For me, I think the biggest thing that football taught me was how to overcome adversity.
At some point in your life, you're going to have some tough times.
You have to have that next play mentality.
That cohesiveness and that working together, that's really something special that you can't get in a lot of other areas.
When you practice that and you live that in other phases of your life, it becomes second nature because all you know how to do is fight.
It's not an easy game. If it were easy, everyone would do it.
You start to appreciate the smaller contributions that people make. You don't just look at the big one because you knew it took 6 or 7 other guys who are unsung.
And you can't take shortcuts and be successful.
Doing what they do to make it possible for the guy getting the press clippings or whatever it might be.
In this game, whether it's as a coach or a player.
So I would certainly say that you definitely got a very quick lesson in how to overcome adversity playing football.
We're going to get this thing kicked off by taking a look at some keys to victory for both teams, starting with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think Jameis Winston has to play a clean game versus the Atlanta Falcons. Leave your rookie mistakes back in your rookie year, play a clean game, show growth in your game, and it could lead the Bucs to a victory. And balance to keep Atlanta off balance. The Bucs can't get too pass happy. They have tremendous talent in the backfield. Utilize that balance to help keep the Falcons defense from just pinning their ears back and getting downhill with that pressure. And also you want to take away the short stuff on defense. You want to force Matt Ryan to go deeper down the field. He's a guy that would love to hit the check down. Force him to go deeper down the field, and if he does that, I think that's a win for Tampa Bay. And for the Falcons in this ball game, sprint draw to combat the pressure coming from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think they have the best sprint draw back in the NFL in Devontae Freeman. This is a guy that just needs a small crease, and he has the speed and explosiveness to burst right through and could be a huge factor in this ball game. You also want to get Matt Ryan comfortable early. He's a guy that doesn't do well versus pressure. Get him into a groove early, short passes, half rollouts, and that way they can have some success later on. And also you would stay versatile on defense. That would be the suggestion that I would give the Falcons defensive staff. Stay versatile, switch up your fronts, switch up your coverages, your zone blitzes, try to confuse Jameis Winston, and create turnovers for your offense. This week versus the Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers may find themselves faced with 2 rookie backers starting at the second level. And I'm going to show you how they can take advantage of that by putting these guys in a situation where they're going to have to make a choice coming off of play action. So you might see Devondre Campbell, rookie, and Deion Jones, rookie, on the field at the same time. And the reason why I like this play is because it has bunch principles, and it does a great job in putting these guys in a high-low situation. So what we're going to do, off of play action actually too. So what we're going to do, fake play action here, reverse out. Again, I'm a big fan of reversing out on play action, because once you turn your back to the defense, if you're the quarterback, the linebackers tend to fly up and think, okay, he's really handing the football off, other than just a show fake. So I love turning you back to the defense, fake the handoff, and set up right here. Fullback or H-back, however they want to use it, is going to work up and work underneath. Almost like a dart route, but he's going to keep it low. He's going to keep it right in front of the linebackers. Again, you want to high-low these guys. This guy right here is going to push up and over just in front of the safeties, but behind the backers. High-low. Going to motion this guy in, and at the snap of the football, outside leg, he wants to push up at that safety, and he's breaking to the post. So now what you have is a 3-layered concept out of a bunch set, essentially. So you're going to high-low these linebackers. They're going to have to make a choice, and they're rookies, so they're going to probably make the wrong choice. So you have 1, 2. And I'm a big fan of working touchdown to check down, and on the backside, you send this guy running straight to clear out space. So either way, it's up to Jameis Winston to find out where he can go with the football, because again, you can't really trust rookie backers all the time. If they are going to start 2 in this ball game, I think the Bucs have a great chance to take advantage of that. The Atlanta Falcons, I believe, have good personnel in the secondary and also at the second level. They have athleticism, and they have guys that can match up all across the defensive backfield. I'm going to show you one slot blitz that I like that they can utilize versus Jameis Winston. Show you what we're talking about here and how we have it drawn up. Devondre Campbell, the rookie, we're going to put his long athletic self in space in between the receiver, corner, and edge rusher. We're going to drop down Vic Beasley as a defensive end for this situation. So this is something that they could utilize maybe on 3rd and medium, 3rd and long if they want to get creative. I'll move Ricardo Allen down in the slot. over the receiver because he's a guy we're going to blitz. We're going to put maybe, let's say, Deshaun Golson back here at strong safety. They do have enough personnel to where they can get creative. I like Allen as a blitzer off the slot, so that's where we're going to go. And to get that done, we're going to send this nose tackle, or defensive tackle, I'm sorry, over and across the center's face. Why? Because we're trying to create this guard to go here and help out. Ends crashing down. Here comes Ricardo Allen. So now we have 3 guys coming strong side. One is crossing face. We're going to have this defensive tackle push this way here. Beasley is going to hold this offensive tackle, which allows Campbell to come, and Beasley will drop back in zone coverage. Cornerback is manned up here with the receiver. We're going to rotate him back into the middle of the field. We're going to rotate this guy over, and he's going to drop down and hover because he's going to be manned up one-on-one over this tight end, manned up here as well. So these are unique ways we're going to drop him back in coverage. So this is so he could help out underneath until this strong safety gets in position. So I think with their personnel, Beasley, Campbell, Allen, being creative with how they match guys up, especially depending on the situation, could give Atlanta an advantage when pressuring the quarterback. The biggest X factor in this game for Tampa Bay, I think, will be how they utilize their tight ends. That was the big story in the offseason. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, Cameron Brate, Luke Stocker, whomever they decide to use as the starter and try to fit other guys in there will be something you should watch for, because I think all 3 tight ends can be effective versus the Atlanta Falcons. And for the Falcons in this ballgame, I do think their biggest X factor will be the play of their linebackers. If those guys can excel, those 2 rookies, Devondre Coleman and also Deion Jones, along with a second-year player in Vic Beasley, it can go a long way in helping this defense get back to where they once were when they were winning 10 to 12 games a season. I like the Bucs in this ball game. I do believe the improvements they made in the offseason on the defensive side of football will help this team get over the hump. I do think their offense will be well-balanced, multifaceted, and will give the Falcons defense a lot of problems. So I think Tampa Bay goes into Atlanta and knocks off the Falcons.